I think it's fair to say, and I think we can all agree, and I'm sure there's a general consensus across the board that I don't really look how I sound, and that my head's a little bit out of proportion in comparison to the rest of my body. I'm well aware of that, so just wanted to clarify that. You might also be wondering why this is part 1 of a new city series when I said that I wasn't doing more Cities Skylines for a while. And number 2, you might be wondering why there's like a city that's built already when you've not seen a part 1 before this. Number 3, even, you might be wondering why there's FACECAM. Well, basically, it was this or Happy Wheels, and I figured I'd probably missed the Happy Wheels hype train / bandwagon by at least a couple of weeks on YouTube. So Cities Skylines seemed like the logical step for the channel rather than diving into Happy Wheels. Which, by the way, I was supposed to do for an April Fool's video and didn't. And I really regret not doing a Happy Wheels video for April Fool's Day, because I actually really like Happy Wheels. There you go. Anyway, for those of you that are just tuning in on Twitch, or for those that are watching this at a later date on YouTube, we have built some things. I decided that I would sort of skip the battery part for the YouTube series, and I figured we'd sort of chat a little bit on Twitch for the start of this. This took like an hour, roughly. I probably could have done it quicker, but I was slightly distracted. Conversation and all. And this is Nerd Castle. This is the beginning of Nerd Castle. It is a battery that's been expanded slightly. It's got 4,124 people. It's making some money. It's got a lot of demand. And basically, we're gonna keep expanding this. I should have mentioned, this is completely vanilla, barring 3 mods. That being Cloud and Fog Toggler, that being 81 tiles, and that being automatic line color. Oh! I forgot I left that on. That's awkward. If you want to buy merch, by the way, there's a link in the description of the video, or if you're on Twitch, there's a link below the stream. Go ahead and feel free. I'm not wearing my own merch right now, but that's fine. Anyway, I want to walk you all through what we've done so far, and then keep on building. And if you are watching live, then you're going to be aware of what we've done. If you've just tuned in, then you're not. That's fine. We got to make everybody aware of what's going on. So, we obviously started with a battery. We have 3 of the coal power plants. We have 2 landfill sites. I think we have 2 elementary schools, 2 high schools, a graveyard, and then 2 of each of the service buildings. So, medical, fire, and police. So, we kind of have everything covered, as well as, obviously, sewage up there and water over that way. But everything else is kind of just standard for, like, an early game city, right? It's got, you know, the terrible highway connection. It's got junctions really close to each other. It's got traffic backing up in an industrial area. It's got a classic Cities Skylines for the most part. The only difference is that I built a curve into it, which, I mean, if that doesn't tell you that I've not played Cities Skylines properly in a while, I don't know what will. I really don't know what will. I never put curves in my cities this early on. But what I figure I want to do, and something that I've seen a couple of people in chat mention, is we need to kind of fix the industrial traffic, because industrial traffic is backing up a little bit. A lot of it is trying to get out of the city. So they're kind of coming out of here because it's a one-way system, and they're like just blocking up a lot of traffic. A lot of it's going over to the rest of the town, but basically I want to put another highway connection. So I'm going to have like a little junction around here somewhere that's going to sort of come over and up back there. I'm also realizing that this is all fertile land around here. We might have to do some farms. We might have to do some farms at some point, but for the time being, I want to do this highway thing. I'm actually thinking the junction might have to come off of down here, because this is all just one big curve. So let's see what we can do. I mean, we've only got the base game ones, so that's kind of terrible. I could throw this one in. I could throw... That's actually pretty good space for that. I think that's pretty solid space for it. So let's do around here somewhere. We'll take out all of this. We can throw the big old junction in there-ish. And we'll hope for the best, really. Let's see, if I rotate it to be like that. Slope too steep, really? Ooh. That's a problem. That's not, though. That'll actually work right there. So, we'll take you out. I can do that. It's pretty solid. And, yeah, we just need to connect this all together. Alrighty. Let's make it so. Oh, God. Oh, not freeform. Why did I think freeform curves or something I could do? I've not played Cities in months. Oh, boy. This is a terrible idea. This is just a terrible idea. All right. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna consider that. Oh, that wasn't good. Can I get the line from here, please? The line's there. Like there. That's better. All right, and then you are there. Is that? I've done better. I'll be real. I've done better. It'll do. It'll do. We're not gonna focus too much on it. It doesn't matter right now. That's fine. And then this can sort of like loop up towards the industrial zone. I doubt they're actually gonna use it, to be honest. I kind of doubt it. Because this road's shorter. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm also really, right now, I'm really missing the mod that lets me do the double, what do you call it? The double road thing. Like, you can place two highways. I'm missing that a lot. That's such a good mod. Anyway, let's do, I think elevated highways might be a good idea. I don't remember. What does the game do for height? Is that? No, that's too steep. Is that alright? Can I get a road under that? I'm so out of practice. I'm so out of practice, man. This is rough. Let's do this and this. We'll rotate you. And this might not be a great idea, but I'm going to stick to it. We're going to see what happens. Let's go 10 and then a nice big curve and done. All right. And we want to leave a gap. We want to go to there. This needs to go 10 and then that should be, that's 20. Yeah, so that's perfect. That's not 20. What? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 14? Okay. That's fine. We can make that work. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 is 14. All right. That'll work. That'll let us get traffic through, I think. Now we just need to connect it all together, which is going to be a challenge because they don't line up in any nice way at all. All right. Oh, boy. Oh, they do line up. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's like I almost planned it. It's almost like I planned it. Okay. Sure. And sure. It's almost like I planned to do that. Oh my god, they're using it as well. All right. So I think it's fair to say that we've balanced out the traffic, and you could argue it's perfectly balanced as all things should be, but only time will tell on that one. But, I'm thinking that's going to help. I'm thinking that's going to help quite a bit. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this avenue down here a little bit and then connect the highway with a roundabout. A roundabout seems risky though. But I do love a good roundabout. I do love a good roundabout. I think that's a known fact at this point. So let's see. Magnum's asking, risky to work or risky to make? Risky to get it working, for the most part, would be the answer there. Risky to get it working, for sure. Cities Skylines, me, and roundabouts go way back. And not in a good way. Not in a good way at all. Tass Arrow V asks, am I using any roundabout mods? No. Not using any mods. There's no, like, there's no game modifying stuff, essentially, in the sense, like, there's nothing that's going to change the gameplay. It's just stuff that'll either make it look better, or that is, like, convenience. So, like, the auto line color mod doesn't really change the gameplay, it's just convenient. Cloud and Fog Toggler just makes it look better. And then 81 Tiles is like, yes, this is vanilla Let's Play, not using mods, but at least we can go ahead and expand beyond 9 tiles if we want to. Sarok asks, will I do any DLC industrial buildings? Yes. I can't. So DLC is, I consider vanilla, right? For me, vanilla and base game are two different things. Vanilla is like no mods. Base game is base game only, no DLC as well. That's kind of my way of looking at it. It's also been such a long time since I've had, do I want to do a roundabout that big? I probably do. I think I'm going to do a roundabout that big, because if I don't, we're going to have, like, this is going to be a main roundabout here. And then I think these should be able to connect together, right? So if I go, yeah. All right, that's perfect. So then we can take out the middle part. So that'll work, right? That'll give us the connection that we need. We can bring the highways in by about 20 each way. Maybe a little bit further. And then hopefully these should be able to connect together really nicely. So yeah, that'll give us what we need. We'll go ahead and do the sound barrier on this as well. I'm realizing that roundabouts in vanilla Cities Skylines without any kind of traffic management is potentially a terrible idea. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's do 4 lanes in the roundabout. Let's see what happens. This isn't gonna go wrong at all. Let's just keep an eye on it. Why are you guys oh, there's traffic lights. We don't want those. We don't want traffic lights. We want stop signs. So that way, roundabout traffic kind of gets priority. Although then traffic coming into the city has to, like, oh. See, stop signs are great, but I'm feeling like a give way sign would make much more sense. I can't think of one instance in Cities Skylines where I've used a stop sign with, like, Traffic Manager. I can't think of one instance where I've used it over a give way sign. I can't think of any time when I'd be like, oh yeah, stop sign makes more sense here than give way. But apparently here we are. Adjust roads. Priority road. Oh, wait. If I do priority, does that automatically... Ooh. That just automatically does stop signs. That's definitely kind of a shame, but whatever. Let me make sure that these are stop signs. Let me make sure that that is stop signs. See, this kind of works here because of these side roads being stop signs. It means the main avenue can keep flowing, but the rest of it is, the rest of it's a little bleh, basically. Either way, we have a lot of demand for residential and commercial here, so let's do a big old chunk of commercial there. Let's do a big old chunk of commercial right in there. Let's do residential back here. And we'll fill up all that space. We do need to put some parks in Strawberry Hills as well. Like, everything's got a district. We have public transport around here. But I definitely think we need to get some parks in here as well. Like, I want to do custom parks. I want to do, like, park life parks. Because we have the space for it. And, like, something I'm going to try and do with this entire city is make a point of having, like, having everything grow, right? So I don't want to get to a point later on where we have, like, a super dense city. And then we go in and we're like, okay, let's start tearing stuff apart to do parks, right? So I'd like to do a park in here early on and a park in there early on, rather than, you know, get a million billion people and then do it later. Just seems like it'd be better. Especially with traffic kind of flowing right now and they're, oh, you're gonna need water. That's kind of an essential thing, you know? They usually don't like not having water. And to this day, I'm still really bad at making sure my cities have water. I shouldn't be. There's no reason for it. There's no excuse for it. You know what I mean? Like, I've done, I don't know, I think it's just shy of 400 videos on this game. I looked at my one of my playlists, and I've done just shy of 400 videos on this game, and I'm still in a spot where I keep going like, oh yeah, water, that's a thing. That shouldn't be the case, but it very much is. There we go. So that'll give everybody water. It keeps it nice and neat. It'll keep them happy. Gives people places to shop. Traffic's actually sort of using different lanes there. They're not doing a very good job of it. I'm also thinking we could probably downgrade this to be 2 lanes here. And then downgrade the highway to 3. Because there's only 2 lanes they can go to there, so might as well just sort of downgrade this. There we go. Nice little U-turn there, bud. But yeah, we can do some stuff off the roundabout shortly. I definitely want to do like more roads coming out, and I think I'll probably have a road that comes out of here and like goes up that way, so it's following the curve of like Strawberry Hills. In fact, I might try and do that right away. So we have $296,000. We can easily measure this out, no problem. So that's as far as we want to go there, and then the curve. Ooh, can I buy another tile right now? No. All right then. Is that 20? It is. So we want to do this first. And I think I'm going to change the pattern of this one just a little bit. Because why not? So that'll match up with that road. Which means we want to go 20. And this is the road we're using to measure. So that's kind of our measurement there for a road coming off. Okay, that's fine. Let's start filling up some of this space down here with more residential, because we are going to be needing 5,500 to get another tile, which I think is going to be the one down here, so that we can connect everything together. So let's just start filling up some of that space with different bits of zoning. And I'd like to try and do this bit as well. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get the curve right, though. Because the curve is like there. Yeah, that'll do. That's probably as good as it'll be. Let's do... Because this is going to be a main road. So this will probably be highway down here, or at least a chunky avenue. So commercial on the back of that. Commercial there as well. With residential on the inside. And then I think we'll do some residential in there as well. This can be a park. Actually, maybe they could all be parks. I like the idea of those all being parks. That could be kind of nice, actually. Twitch chat, I know I've not done the water. Alright, I can see you. Half of Twitch chat's just like, hey. Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but you ain't done the water. Alright? I don't know if you saw, but you didn't put the pipes down there. Maybe you just forgot. But I'm not sure. I mean, you are forgetful, so perhaps you want to do the water. Moose saying, Twitch chat's also now from Boston. Yes. Yes, they are. That's not Boston. No, it's not. It's, generic accent number 3 that I'm able to do. There's no need to do that with the pipes, but I like it, so I'm gonna. I hope that's enough to push the population up a little bit, because we're actually really close to getting high density stuff as well. Also, traffic's moving there really nicely. Oh, we forgot districts. We've not been keeping up with the districts. Okay. Well, this is going to be a main road through here, so I guess I'm almost tempted to say strawberry, like these districts should come down. So they should be like this, right? And then not on the avenues and stuff. We're going to need to like do some serious tidying here, because this is pretty nasty thus far. But I think something like this, right? It kind of needs to extend, though. That's the problem with this. If I want to do the district zoning properly, it needs to extend, but then it takes over the other districts. Oh. No, it doesn't. Would you look at that? There's a way to do it without extending over the other districts. Well, that's interesting. I've just discovered a new measurement in Cities Skylines. I say discovered. I say discovered. I mean, for me. Just to be clear. All right? I don't want to hear none of this like, well, actually, I know a YouTuber that discovered it first. I bet you do. Oh, well, actually... I'm realizing that Twitch chat / YouTube commenters have gone from Boston to Mickey Mouse. This is a roller coaster of accents is what this is. My VOD has been copyright claimed by Disney before it's even up. I should have stayed a Disney princess. I was once a Disney princess, just for anyone that thinks I'm lying. I was once partnered in YouTube with Maker Studios. Disney bought Maker Studios. Therefore, Disney princess. I am a recovering Disney princess. I'm a recovering Disney princess, all right? Oh, God. I don't know why that cracked me up more than it should have. It wasn't that funny, but there you go. There you go. Oh my God. You know, there's things in this job. There are sentences in this job I never thought I'd say. I think I'm a recovering Disney princess is probably one of them. Obsolete Human says it's been 6 months since my last musical interlude. Can you imagine? That's most of my live streams, to be fair. Halfway through most of my live streams, you just break into song. I'm literally a Disney princess. That's what we're discovering here. That's what we're discovering here. I am literally a Disney princess. You're welcome. There's nothing in that. We are low on water and sewage treatment. Let's do this properly over here, so we can get a little bit more water. So a key there. And, well, that's not right, but okay. This is vanilla Cities Skylines. I can't do anything about that. So let's try and get, like, 3 of these right beside each other. I mean, I can do something about that, but we're not going to. I'm slightly annoyed about that. You could say I'm slightly tilted. So, we'll leave that as is. Over here, we're gonna do, we could do the eco water outlets. We have enough money. So, let's do this. I don't know about that. That's a bit better, I suppose. We'll allow that. It's probably fine. So, water outlet there. Water outlet there. And then, like, right in the middle. And then power is being got from there. So I can actually just get rid of all of those. And all of those, too. There we go. So, that should solve all of our water problems. It absolutely did. Alright, not bad.